Hi Leo, and welcome to your Tarotvideoscope for October 2016 by Ama. This will be a general reading, so if you like to schedule a private reading with me, I may be reached through my website amalightworker.com, or you may email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. If you are interested to hear a continuation of this video, I will be making a continuation of this video for download and purchase through vimeo.com, and as usual I will be posting a link down here below if you are interested to hear more. I also made a special video about you, Jupiter transiting, and how this transit will be affecting you for the next 12 months. Again, if you are interested, that video is up for download and purchase through vimeo.com, and again, look for the link down here below if you are interested to purchase that video. Please make sure that you like, you share, and you subscribe. By subscribing, you allow me to take messages that could be important to you as well. Happy Halloween to you, and without further ado, let's continue with your reading. The general feelings that I am picking up for this month of October for you, Leo, are a lot that has to do with home and the home environment, walking away from negative people, negative energies, pampering yourself, time for some new beginnings, and to overcome some challenges, some sort of a success coming in your life, and a lot of situations will be facilitated by benevolent people. So these were the general feelings. Now make sure that you also listen for your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign, because sometimes your rising sign or your moon sign could make better sense for you. The first card that shows up representing you is the Four of Wands. This is the card. And for me, the meaning of the Four of Wands is stability, balance, success with further work to be done. It also means a minor triumph. Let me concentrate so I can pick up any psychic messages in relation to these cards. I keep getting preparations around some sort of a home gathering or a celebration. Maybe you are going to throw a party in your home. Maybe you could be invited to a home party. I keep getting a lot of changes around the home. I feel like you don't need to, but somehow you want to make the place more lovely. I feel like you're buying new window treatments, curtains. I feel like you're buying new sofas, tablecloths. I feel like you're buying new sheets. So whatever this is, I feel like you are trying to combine all the colors, and you are trying, and it's somehow, maybe that's not your goal, but somehow it feels like your home suddenly feels more romantic, more inviting, more warmth. It feels more of a home. In other words, it's the feeling of home. I keep picking up for some reason that you could be new into a new neighborhood, or maybe the neighbors around you are changing. Maybe new neighbors moving in, neighbors moving out, neighbors moving in. For some of you, maybe your friend lives closer to you, and you get to see a lot more of them and doing things together and spending a lot more time together. Or it could also be that I am picking up also developing new friendships with people who kind of live closer to you. You may be helping other people in the building with little stuff, but I also keep getting that, so it's a strong sense of community. People who live in a proximity to you, closer to you, they are also helping you. So somehow I keep getting this sense of community in the place where you live, and also in the place where you work, to be a lot more successful and fruitful. If you are someone who recently had to make some home repairs, or address some important home related issues. I do feel that in October you are going, it's the beginning of you seeing some great success in relation to the time you put on it to resolve these issues, or in terms of your efforts now being rewarded. So in October you are going to see some initial success, and there's going to be more coming after this. But as of right now, this is the beginning of some good things happening in terms of your home situation, your family, and your living situation. So somehow I keep getting things feel more quiet and at peace in your home, with relatives, with friends. Maybe there was noise or traffic noise or anything going on around you that kind of bothered you. For some reason, I keep hearing that for all of you, you are going to find your living arrangement, your home situation to be more peaceful somehow. And if this doesn't make sense to you for the purpose of this general reading, I'm just simply going to say that stability and balance are on the way in October. The next card that showed up for you is the Two of Wands. This is the card. So the meaning of the Two of Wands, and it did fall in the position of what could be crossing you. The meaning of the card is starting to build the foundation as to where do you want to go from now. Sometimes it also means struggle of choices. It means people or a group of people coming to help you almost by chance. Sometimes to me it denotes commerce, negotiation, trades, but it also means partnerships of all kinds. Partnership in business, in friendships, or partnership in love. Let me figure out what does this mean for you. So I feel like some Leos are looking for help or for collaboration. I feel like you are now ready to share your duties and your responsibilities with someone else. You learned how to ask for help. You learned how to recognize and see support coming toward you. I feel you are going to feel very, very much connected to the divine or to the universal forces, to the positive forces. I feel like this month you are going to accomplish a lot in terms of fighting all negative situations. I feel like going around to do your chores or doing grocery shopping. As you go about your daily routine, you may run into people that somehow are either going to guide you towards the right direction. So if you are someone who has a dilemma, you need to choose a direction. You need to find information. Whatever your question is, whatever opportunity you are looking for, I feel like as you go about your daily life, maybe running errands, you are going to run into people who are going to address your issue, and they may somehow help you in any kind of situation. So for some of you, I do feel like you could be running into an acquaintance, and then somehow maybe there's going to be a connection there. So maybe it's just an acquaintance, you are going to run into them in either a party or somewhere else, or maybe in a work situation, and you may find out that you have a lot more in common. And for some of you Leos, this could be the beginning of a great friendship, or even the beginning of a love romantic relationship. It may not necessarily happen in October, but definitely discovering this surprise connection, so to speak, in a love sense, could happen for a lot of you Leos in October. Of course, if you are someone who's open and looking for love. I do feel that for some of you in this month of October, you are going to make a lot of plans for your future, planning your love life, planning your career, plans related to you and family members. I feel like whatever you are going to plan for in October not only is going to influence you and in a positive way, but it's going to influence people that who for whom you are responsible to provide for. I keep getting that something wonderful is in the making for you, Leo, and the only thing that you can do right now to attract this opportunity sooner to you is by simply going out, trying to socialize, and to meet new people. And I also keep getting that your social life somehow will be picking up. It's going to be a month full of events, encounters, gatherings, and a celebration. The next card that showed up for you is the Devil card. So this is the card. It does fall in the position of what's above you. The meaning of the Devil card to me, it means addictions of any kind, being addicted to an unhealthy relationship, but it also means adverse condition and negative cycle of events. Statically, I feel like by mid-October somehow, many of you are going to have a completion or an ending that is going to allow you to bring, after this ending, you are going to feel like you're closing the door on some sort of a struggle that you had to go through. For some of you, this may be related to financial struggles. And somehow by, this is what I keep picking up, by mid-October, you have been resolved, you could have been resolving a lot of issues around that, and now feel able to move forward. For some of you, these financial struggles could be related to either a boyfriend, a girlfriend, some sort of a relationship that did put a lot of pressure on you emotionally, but also financially. Maybe your partner was the root cause for finances constantly draining. Maybe you had to help them, or maybe they never had a job, so you had to be the sole provider. So for some of you, whatever this is, I do feel that for some of you, you may now recognize and see the truth, and now you could be emotionally ready to part ways, especially if this relationship, as I said, maybe they were abusive to you, or maybe they weren't contributing financially, maybe they had all this anger and rage. So it could be mental abuse for some of you. And I am also told that as you listen to this message, it's going to make sense to you. It's not going to make sense to everybody. It's only going to make sense to people who are going through struggles emotionally or financially in their relationship. So this could be the end of that relationship somehow for some of you Leos, and that could be a blessed event for you to happen. So closing the door on negative people, negative forces, negative energies. I also feel that for some of you, maybe you have been struggling, maybe to, I don't know, maybe you wanted to cut sugar off your diet. Because somehow, for medical reasons, maybe there is some sort of a strong connection here that is not only affecting your body, it could be also affecting your emotions. So it could be sugar, it could be maybe you need to eat more fiber. You could be going gluten free, and now you see some significant results. Whatever this is, maybe you are trying, you have struggles with your weight or your self-esteem. These are only examples. So whatever it is that you have been going through and working so hard to achieve, I feel that by the mid-October you could be seeing and achieving some sort of a breakthrough. You could be running some important tests, blood tests. You could be going at the doctor and then finding out the root cause of something that is bothering you in your body. So it's about attacking and finding the root cause to anything. And for some of you, you may be finding out the truth in a situation. I don't know what kind of truth they are talking about. It could be the truth with a love partner, the truth within a friendship, the truth in a family situation. I feel like, as I said, you are going to find out the reality of something, the truth And as a result, you are going to be able to release and close the door on negative things that have been going on with you so far in your life. So that's going to be the end of a lot of negativity, negative events, negative cycles for you, Leo, in October. The next card that showed up is the Eight of Cups, and it does fall in the position of what's the root cause of this. The meaning of the Eight of Cups is walking away from negative people, negative energies, just negativity, difficulties, and challenges due to your newly found courage toward a new life, a new endeavor, a new society, toward a better place of positivity and balance. So that is the meaning of the card. I keep picking up psychically that for some of you, this could actually be a move, moving away from a stressful job, moving away from a home or from a home, moving away from a relationship, a partnership, or a friendship. For some of you, you may find that all of this is true. For other Leos, it could be one of these things. I feel that for some of you, for some reason, you are going to start to feel a lot more optimistic about your future, about your immediate plans, feeling more successful, feeling that yes, now you can see your plans and your desires coming to reality. It's not only daydreaming and planning about it and wishing for it to happen. I feel like now it's time of action, for it's going to happen for some of you. I feel that for some of you, you may also somehow have some sort of a spiritual awakening, and there's going to be a lot of curiosity. You may need to explore spiritual phenomena. Somehow I feel like you are going to experience a miracle happening in your life. Every day is going to be something new, and every day is going to be something new. And you are going to have this feeling of miracles around you, how God is helping you, how positive forces are now, are now intervening to push you forward. If you are someone who didn't feel fulfilled or joy or happiness for whatever reason, maybe life happened, maybe there was a lot going on, I do feel like now, as I said, you are going to see at least one of your ambitions being fulfilled. There's going to be a return of, so to speak, like old times before you had to go, before everything went wrong. So I feel like again you are going to feel refreshed, seeing everything with the eyes of a teenager or a young adult, and you feel like full of hope, energy, and optimism. Whatever this is going, so a lot of you Leos are going to be ready to go after your dreams and see these dreams come into reality, whatever your dream or wish it is for you. And for some of you, this could be an important travel, an important trip that is going to influence you starting now going into the next year. So some positive events could be happening in relation to some travel or to some traveling plans for you, Leo. And the next card that shows up for you is the Four of Pentacles. This is the card. It does fall in the position of the recent past. The meaning of the Four of Pentacles is holding on protectively to your money, to your wealth, to your material possessions. It could also be holding on too much or holding back to your status and your finances, to your money. It could also mean a secure thing. It could also be afraid of a change. And somehow this card to me, it also means sometimes being a workaholic or a hoarder. So let me figure out why this card showed up in this reading. What does it mean for you, Leo? I feel that a lot of you could be canceling with, or maybe recently you did cancel with a financial expert of some sort. It could be opening bank accounts, it could be closing or opening credit cards, dealing with your credit card score, having to resolve or tax issues, tax problems. Maybe you had questions in relation to that. It could be personal taxes or the taxes of a business that you may have, some of you, if you have a business. And I do feel that right now in October, you are going to feel there's going to be a certain ease about how you feel about the financial situation. I do feel that if you are someone who has been saving money to purchase something that is important to you, a home, a car, refinance a home maybe, I feel like whoever is saving money for something big, I do feel that now you have reached your goal in October, and now you could be ready now to either buy whatever you wanted to buy, or invest your money if you are someone who was saving money to do some investment of some sort. For some of you, I feel like you may be changing your status. This could be a relationship status that you may have issues. Am I ready to change my relationship status or not? It could be anything, because this is a general reading, so I don't know what your personal situation is. It could be changing your status from single to married, from single to a relationship. It could be the opposite, from being married to single. So I keep getting that you're going to have some issues around that, but ultimately you are going to be successful into changing the status. And I do feel that whatever fears you had around that, you are going to be able to let go. So generally, again, this card, it also means stability, and more specifically stability when it comes to your financial situation. And I do feel that something that you did in the past may now in October come back to reward you financially. Maybe you asked for a raise, or maybe you were looking for a job, and now in October you could be hearing back about the decision being made in terms of this raise being approved or not, or in terms of this job, whether you got the job or not. So whatever is it that you applied for in the past, maybe a loan, maybe student loans, whatever this is, maybe you needed fundings to something. Whatever this is, I feel that in October now you may start to hear back about the status of this loan, or the status of any application that you did put through in the past. And it could also be that some of you may be selling something and now receiving the money for it. I don't know what this is, but I keep getting either selling items, selling things. If you work in sales, it's going to be a great month, great success in sales, making money from sales. If you have royalties of some sort, maybe now in October you are going to receive the royalties and the money that you did in the past. So whatever this is, let's just say that I'm going to leave it at that. Financial stability will be achieved for a lot of Leos, and you are going to be dealing with fears. You are going to be dealing successfully with any fears and issues that you have around money, how you feel about money. The next card that showed up in this reading, Leo, is the Nine of Cups. This is the card. It does fall in the position of the near future. The meaning of the card, to me personally, the Nine of Cups is the happiness card, feeling happy as a child, getting in touch with your inner child, getting in touch, feeling more intuitive, more creative. But it also means generosity, giving generosity to others in terms of helping them, maybe dedicating time to them, but also it means other people sense of generosity toward you. And it also means, to me personally, it also means pampering oneself. Let me figure out why this nine of cups showed up for you. I feel that for some of you, either recently you have a hobby, or maybe you had a hobby, but now you are going back to practicing this hobby that you have. It could be anything. Maybe you are creative and now your creative juices are running. Maybe you cook and now you are restarting to cook and create new dishes again. Maybe you rollerblade. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what this is. Whatever this is, I feel like a hobby or a physical activity is giving you great joy. You could be also invited, or you could be creating a team of players if this is a hobby that is a sport or involves activities with other people. I feel that for some of you, you could be going for a manicure or pedicure, a massage. It feels to me like it's going to be your first time trying something new in terms of your physical appearance. Maybe buying a certain style, changing your style, and that's the first time for you trying a new style on in terms of clothes. Maybe you change your hairstyle, and that's the first time for you that you have this hairstyle, or the way you do your makeup, or maybe you buy a new style of shoes. Whatever this is, it comes back to me as trying for the first time new stuff, maybe going for a first time for a massage. Whatever this is, I feel like it's not only is going to give you great joy and relaxation, pampering yourself, but you could actually end up making connections as you do so, connecting with people in a spiritual sense, in a deeper emotional level. For some of you, you may be coming back from a retreat, a spiritual retreat. Maybe suddenly you start to go back to the church, and you had a huge you took, so to speak, a hiatus from anything spiritual or church. So for some of you, it could be a return in your old beliefs. So for some reason, there's going to be a return of happiness and joy in your life. And this is the second time that this message shows up for you Leos in this card. And this is not a card directly associated with pregnancy, but I also feel that something positive is happening with the pregnancy. You could be pregnant, or you could hear a good news about somebody else being pregnant around you. You could be organizing or participating in a baby shower or in a birthday, celebrating a child, in other words. And if this doesn't make sense to you, you may also feel like you want to help someone and buying them little gifts and little treats, pampering them somehow. If you are in a relationship, or if you are getting to know someone new, this could be that this partner will spend money to kind of pamper you and to please you and to make you feel like you are the only one, you are special, treating you the right way, if not more, making you feel like a king or a queen. So that's going to be the case for some of you. So I'm simply going to leave it as October is going to be a month when you are going to close the door on a lot of negative people, negative energies, and let's say that by the end of this month you are going to find your place in a much more positive place, and also feeling a lot more optimism in your heart and feeling more joy and happiness. Let's now move on to your Akashic Records messages. I did access your Akashic Records in September 26. I do open them with a special prayer, close them with a special prayer, and then after that I write down every single message that showed up for you, Leo. So again, if you want to hear more, click on the link down here below for a continuation of this video. And also click on the other link if you are interested to hear how Jupiter will be affecting your life for the next 12 days. 12 months. You have to be very alert about choices you have to make. You may feel as the blindfold has now been removed, and you may now see and understand the truth in everything. A lot of you will be ready to let go of the past, out with the old, and ready for the new. I keep getting images of organizing closets, cleaning out closets, kitchen, kind of like some people were doing like a major cleaning there, like winter cleaning. I keep getting images of yard sales, garage sales, putting things up for sale, or even for auction for some of you. Some of you may have to deal with some illegal divorce proceedings, and so not everybody will have to deal with that. But as you hear this message, you will know who you are. Some of you may be attending a wake or a funeral, or hear of someone's passing, or recently you heard of somebody's passing, you attended a wake or a funeral. If you are a Leo who is taking a course or a class, maybe you have to take an important test or an important examination, I get that everything will be okay. You are going to be getting great success, great results. You are going to be passing with flying colors. I get a lot of Leos. I get a lot around Leos. A lot of activities involving driver's license. Maybe getting a driver's license. Maybe renew your old driver's license. Maybe changing the name or the address in this driver's license. Be careful on not misplacing or losing your driver's license. So I keep getting all sorts of activities involving your driver's license. And besides that, I also got a few Leos out there who will be getting a new or renewing their real estate related licenses. So it could be a real estate agent, something else that allows you to do some sort of form or a career in real estate. Other Leos, I keep getting a renewal of contract. It could be a contract of any kind, a renewal of agreements, licenses, certifications of all kinds. And I also keep hearing for some of you Leos to congratulate you. Congrats. Your career is advancing. You are going to achieve and see some success in your career, something to be celebrated in a work sense or in a career sense. Thank you so much. Again, please like, share, and subscribe, because by subscribing, you allow me to take messages that could be important for you as well. Check your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign, and click on the links down here below if you are interested to hear a continuation of this video, or if you are interested to hear about how Jupiter will be affecting you in the next 12 months. Contact me for a private reading through my website, amalightworker.com, or through my email, amalightworker@gmail.com. Thank you so much and have a great month ahead of you. Bye.